Good morning students. This is the time for computer class and I am your computer teacher. So we are continuing the lesson more on MS Word 2010. So till now in this video we have discussed many topics on theoretically, but we haven't done anything practical. So at present in the theoretical matter we have completed applying bullets and numberings, then applying the subscript and superscript features, inserting symbols in a document, working with graphics in a document, inserting the clip art, inserting the pictures, formatting the pictures. In formatting the pictures we have discussed about resizing a picture, cropping a picture, adding styles to a pictures. Next, what is word art? Inserting the word art, formatting the word art option. In formatting the word art we have discussed changing the color of the word art, changing the outline color of the word art, applying shadow effect to the word art, changing the text direction of the word art. Next, we have discussed what are shapes, how to insert the shapes in a document, changing the color and outline of the shape, adding text to a shape, what is screenshot, how can we insert a screenshot, working with tables like inserting the table in a document, the different methods of inserting the table in a document, entering data in a table, moving a table, how to move the table from one location to another, resizing the table. Next, in our video we have discussed modifying a table like adding a row, deleting a row, adding a column, deleting a column, merging the cells, table heading, splitting table. So beside this, in my last videos we also have discussed about what is auto format, what are the features of auto format, reviewing a document, how to use the track changes, how to add comments, how to delete the comments, how to set the page margins, etc. So now in this video we are going to look at the practical aspects of all these topics. So in the practical aspects, first of all I will tell you how to apply the bullets and numbering in the document. Like suppose this is the MS Word, Microsoft Word, and here I am going to type certain text over here, and then I am going to apply the bullets and numbering over here one by one. So first of all the text that I have typed over here is Sunday, then I have typed Monday, say over here Monday. Next I have typed Tuesday over here. Next I have typed Wednesday. Next Thursday. Then Friday. Then Saturday. Then Saturday. These are the names of the weeks that I have typed over here. So now I am going to apply bullets over here. So how to apply the bullets over here? First of all, select the content that you have typed. Like I have brought the cursor over here. As soon, like this is the cursor, and as soon as I bring the cursor over here, it changes into the shape of arrow. So now you can select them. Like I have left click over here and I have selected them. After selecting this content, now move to the paragraph tab. This is the paragraph tab. How will we know that this is the paragraph tab? Say the paragraph is written over here. So this is the paragraph tab, and in the paragraph tab we have to move to the bullets list. As soon as I bring the cursor over here, look, a drop down list of this type. A drop down list of bullets will appear over here. So these indicate that the cursor is on the bullet option. I have left click over here. As soon as I have left click over here, look, there are different bullets options. There are different styles of bullets over here. Whenever I bring the cursor to any of the bullets, look, the content changes to that bullet type. Like suppose I bring the cursor over here, the content changes to this bullet type. Again, I bring the cursor over each of the bullet styles, and look, the different styles of bullets are applied in the document. So suppose I have selected this bullet. As soon as I left click over here, look, a bullet of these styles is appeared on the document. So this is how we can apply the bullets in our document. Now suppose if I want to remove these bullets. Once I have applied this bullet, now I want to remove the bullet from my content. So how should I do? First of all, like over here, first of all select all the content from which you want to delete the bullets. Now bring the cursor to the paragraph tab, and from the paragraph tab click on the bullet option. As soon as you click on the bullet option, a message box of this type appear indicating that the icon is of bullet type. Left click over here. So now here is the option named none. As soon as you bring the cursor over here, look, a square frame of this type is created. A square frame of this type is created, and so as soon as I clicked on the none option, look over here, all the bullets have been removed from this content. So this is how we can apply the bullets and can remove the bullets from the content. Now applying the numbers over here, the numbers list. For the number list, once again I have selected all the content in which I want to apply the numbered list. As soon as I bring the cursor over here, look over, as soon as I bring the cursor over the this is the paragraph tab, and in the paragraph tab, as soon as I bring the cursor in the top of it, look over here, the content, a message box appears indicating that this is the numbering, and we can start a numbered list. So I left click over here. As soon as I left click over here, look, different types of numbered list appeared in the window. These are the different types of numbered list that appears in the window, like 1 2 3, 1 2 3 inside the bracket, Roman 1 2 3, ABC capital, small ABC with the brackets, small ABC with dots, 1 2 3 again. So these are the different types of numbered list that have appeared in our window over here. As soon as I bring the cursor to any of the list, look over here, a square box of this type appear, indicating that this is the numbered list that I have selected, and the content and over the content that number list is applied. Look over here. If I bring the cursor over here, this type of number list will be applied in the content. As soon as I bring the content over here, this type of numbered list will be applied in the document. As soon as I bring the cursor over here, this type of numbered list will be applied. So we can check by bringing the cursor to each of the topics, and then can select to any of the topic that we wish. Like suppose I have clicked over here. So this is the numbered list that I have applied to my contents. So in this way we can apply the numbered list to the content. Now the next topic is how to remove this numbered list from the document. Like suppose I want to delete this numbered list from the document. So how can I delete the numbered list? So in order to delete the numbered list, what are the steps that I should take? First of all, select all the content from which I want to delete the numbered list. Like suppose I have selected this content. After selecting the content, once again move to the paragraph tab. From the paragraph tab, move to the numbered list. Click on the numbered list icon, and here again we have the option of none. As soon as you bring the cursor over the none, look, all the numbered list has been removed from the content. So now click on the none option, and as soon as you click on the none option, all the number list that have appeared in the content get disappeared. So this is how you can remove the numbered list in our document. So till now in this video I have shown you how to add the bullets, how to remove the bullets, how to add the numbered list, and how to remove the number list from the content. Now I am going to discuss about the multi-level list. So this is another type of list that is generally available for us. The multi-level lists are used whenever we want to create an outline with different labels. Like suppose there are different labels and we want to create an outline of them. These types of list can be applied in the contents of the chapters in a book. Like we have different contents in a book's chapter and we want to arrange different types of list in that chapters only. So during that case we apply the multi-level list. So now what are the steps to apply the multi-level list? The steps to apply the multi-level list are, like suppose I have written the content over here. These are the contents that I have written. So now select them first of all, and after selecting them again move to the paragraph tab, and from the paragraph tab move to the multi-level list. As soon as you bring the cursor to the multi-level list over here, this is the icon of multi-level list, a message box of this type will appear indicating that this is the multi-level list, and we can start a multi-level list. So now left click over the multi-level list. As soon as you left click on the multi-level list, different types of multi-level will appear before you. So these are the different types of multi-levels that have appeared before us. We can select any of the multi-level that we wish. Like suppose if I select this one, this type of multi-level will appear. If I select this one, this type of multi-level will appear. If I select this one, this type of multi-level list will appear. Or if I select this one, this type of multi-level will appear. We also have the facility of defining the new multi-level list in us, or we can define the new list styles. So these are the topics of later chapters. First of all, we will apply the multi-level list. Like suppose I have left click over here. As soon as I have left click over here, look, a multi-level list of this type has appeared. Now if I change it from this to this, look, a multi-level of this type has appeared. If I select from these to this, now if I again change the multi-level list from these to div, remember this type of multi-level listas are appeared over here. So these are the different ways of applying the multi-level list in a document. We can also apply this one like article 1, article 2, article 3, article 4, article 5 and so on. So in this way also we can apply the multi-level list in our document. So now if we want to remove the multi-level list, first of all select all the content that you have typed, again move to the multi-level list and from there click on the none, and as soon as you click on the none, the multi-level list get disappeared and the content only remains on the screen. This is how we can apply the multi-level list in a document. So this was all about applying the multi-level list in a document. So now here the topic of list that are applied to a document like bullet list, numbered list and multi-level list has been completed. Now we move to the next topic of applying the subscript and superscript. So now what is subscript and superscript? So before moving to the subscript and superscript, so what is subscript? Generally subscript and superscript are the important feature of MS Word. So the subscript generally appears below the normal text line and the superscript appears above the text line. Like suppose when we write in chemistry H2O. Like suppose when we write in chemistry H2O. So in that case the 2 appears below the normal text line. So that 2 is known as subscript. And when in mathematics we write a square plus b square, so in that case the squares appear above the normal text line. So it is known as superscript. So now how to apply the subscript and superscript, let us know one by one. So suppose first of all I am going to apply the subscript. subscript. Subscript, suppose I have written H2O. I have written H2O. Now I want to make 2 as the subscript. Just select this 2. Now after selecting the 2, move to the font tab. Like this is the font tab over here. And in the font tab, bring the cursor over this icon. As soon as you bring the cursor over this one, look, a message box appear indicating that this is the subscript, and control plus equal to is the shortcut key. This is the shortcut key of subscript. So in this way you can either create the subscript with the help of shortcut key, or can just have a single click over here. As soon as I single clicked over here, look, the H2O, the 2 that was on the normal text line got below the normal text line. So this is the subscript, how we apply the subscript in our document. Now we are going to write about the superscript, how the superscript is applied. Now how do we apply the superscript? Like in superscript, suppose I have written A square. A square. Now look over here, A and 2 both are on the normal text line, and I want to make 2 above the normal text line. That is, I want to make the 2 as the power of A, which we call in mathematics as A square. Now how can I make the 2 as a superscript? In order to make the 2 as a superscript, first of all, select the 2 which you want to make as a superscript, move the cursor to the font tab, and in the font tab bring the cursor to the X square. As soon as you bring the cursor over here, a message box of superscript will appear. And look, this is the shortcut key, control plus shift double plus. So this is the shortcut key. You can insert the superscript with the help of short